Hello friends, xin chào các bạn. Welcome to StoryTime. I am Trần Thị Minh Phước, a future Asia Store author. For years, Asia Store has been a wonderful home to showcase my book, and today I'm very excited to partner with Asia Stores on this children video series where I'm reading from Vietnamese children favorite stories written by me, Trần Thị Minh Phước, illustrated by Nguyễn Thị Hộp and Nguyễn Đồng, published by Turtle. These unique collections of 15 legends and folktales in this book engage you on to learn about Vietnam, its culture, traditions, holidays, and belief. From the legends of bánh dày and bánh chưng, two must have rice cake during New Year to offer to the ancestor, to the Mai flowers to bring you good luck, happiness, and prosperity. Today, I will read one story in the book called The Story of Tâm and Cam. Can you repeat? Tâm and Cam. Like the Vietnamese Cinderella. Long ago in a small village, there lived a sweet, kind young girl named Tâm. After her mother died, she and her father lived alone together. But one day, Tam's father married again. His new wife was a widow who also had a young daughter named Cam. For a few years, the four of them lived together peacefully. But when her father passed away, everything changed for Tam. Tam's stepmother was mean and selfish. She doted on Cam but ignored and abused Tam. All day long she worked hard, watered the banyan root and harvest golden yam, while Cam chased the butterflies and picked the flowers. Tam worked hard and never complained. Over time, she grew up into a beautiful young woman. Her stepmother, jealous for her own daughter, wanted to hide Tam's beauty. She gave her tattered clothes to wear and sent her to work long hours in the sun so that her skin would become dry and ruddy, and give her only leftover food and unripe bananas to eat. One day, the stepmother sent the girl to the river to catch fish. Come home with your basket full, or you will have no supper, she threatened. The girl went to the river, and as usual, Tam worked hard while Cam basked in the sun. Several hours, Tam's basket was full of fish, and Cam's was empty. Cam was just as mean-spirited as her mother, and said to Tam, "Sister, your hair is so dirty. You should go wash it before we go home, or else mother will be angry." When Tam went to the water to wash her hair, Cam quickly dumped all of the Tam fish into her own basket and hurried home. When Tam returned and saw her empty basket, she wept because she knew she would be punished. Suddenly, a beautiful fairy appeared before her. "Don't cry, child, but look in your basket. See the little fish? Look after it, and only good things will come to you." Tam looked into her basket and saw a little orange fish. She named him Bông and kept him in the little pond in the jar, secretly bringing him a few grains of rice each day. For weeks, Cam would call out, "Bông, come and eat." and little Bong would come up and eagerly eat his rice. Tam was happy to have a new friend. One day, Cam and her mother saw Tam happily feeding Bong. Seeing they never want to see Tam happy, they hatched a wicked plan. "Come on, mother, help me catch a fish. I want to eat it," cried Cam. "Yes, my dear, we will do it the moment Tam goes toward the field," replied the stepmother. As soon as Tam was away, Cam put on Cam's clothes, rubbed dirt on her face, and called to the fish, "Bong, come and eat." When Bong came to the surface, the stepmother and Cam cut him and cooked him. When Tam came home, she called out her friends, "Bong, come and eat." But Bong didn't come. Tam looked around and saw fish bone near the pond and sadly realized what had happened. She carefully buried the bones and said farewell to Bong. Few days later, Bong found a beautiful pair of red velvet embroidered shoes where Bong's bone had been buried. She knew they must have been a gift from the fairy and her friend Bong. Tam was overjoyed. Never had before she owned anything so beautiful. She carefully tucked the shoes in her shirt pocket. Whenever she was along the field, safe from the eyes of others, she put them on and imagined a happier life. One morning, rain poured from the sky, and Tam ran as fast as she could to bring the cows and the buffalo to the barn. While running, she dropped her beautiful shoes into the muddy barn. She carefully washed them in the river and hung them on the buffalo's horns to dry. Suddenly, one shoe was snatched by a raven, who carried it away and dropped in front of the king's palace. At the palace, the king stumbled upon Tam's shoe. He marveled at how delicate and beautiful it was. "Whoever can wear such a shoe must be as lovely and graceful as the shoe itself, and I must make her my wife," he exclaimed. Thus, he sent out a proclamation that the maiden whose foot fit the shoe would become his queen. Word quickly spread throughout the kingdom. When Tam heard the news, she thought, "This must be my missing shoe," and begged her stepmother to allow her to try it on. "You ugly things! You may not even leave this house until you finish sorting these grains," the cruel stepmother shrieked. She mixed all the grain together in a huge basket and rushed off with Cam to meet the king's messenger. As the heartbroken Tam began to weep, the fairy appeared. "Don't worry, dear child, help will come," she summoned the ravens, who within minutes had sucked out every single grain. Tam happily rushed off to try on the shoe. Many women were pushing and pulling, but no one foot was tiny enough to fit the shoe. When Cam's turn came, she squeezed in with all of her might, but she couldn't force her foot into the shoes. At last, it was the Tam's turn, and of course the shoes fit her perfectly, and she surprised everyone by pulling out the other red velvet shoe. The messenger whisked Tam off to the king, and they were married that day. From then on, Tam lived a happy life as a queen, but never forget the fairy and her best friend Bong. The moral of this story is: be kind, be nice, And don't let bad things destroy your warm heart. As the God fairies say, only good things will come to you. Thanks for listening today. While we were spending more time at home, I encourage you to follow Asia Store on Facebook and Instagram and to visit asiastore.org to get to know more about the authors and to browse the book online, including Vietnamese children's favorite stories. Be sure to tag Asia Store on social media, hashtag in this together, to show we are more connected than ever. In Vietnam, the word chào both means hello and goodbye. Xin chào các bạn. Goodbye, friends.